Between wasting your time and failure, I much prefer failure. You have to understand that failure is not a waste of time. A waste of time is when you do nothing, when you don't try, when you don't fail. That's a waste of time. When you do absolutely nothing, when you sit on your phone, when you play video games, whatever it is that you waste your time on, you have to realize that between doing nothing or enjoying something, I much prefer failure. And you should too, because this way you will engage more with the world. You have to understand that in order to get more results, you have to tolerate a bigger failure rate. Most people don't have a failure rate greater than 0%. Everything that they do, they succeed in. That's because they have far too little results. And it's specifically because they do not tolerate a lot more failure. In other words, a lot more risk. You have to fail 50% of the time. It's a coin flip. You do not know if it's going to work. You do not know if it's going to make you more successful, if you're going to have any results at all. It should be 50%. But most people have a 0% tolerance to failure. If you cannot understand the last time you didn't know that something was guaranteed and you did it anyway, if you cannot remember that, that means you don't tolerate even a 1% failure rate. Most people don't take any risks, but they take the biggest risk of them all. They sit there and do nothing. They ponder, they think, they plan, they daydream. They just fantasize about having success. Fantasize about risking more. Fantasize about failure. Fantasize about really not being able to understand why you are not succeeding, because you're doing so many things and yet you do not have results. That's the way you should do it. That's the way someone who will become successful thinks. They accept 50 to 90% failure rate. And that's how you move forward in life. That's how you have tremendous amounts of success. It is not from thinking, planning, and strategizing. It is from real world experience. Most people never test their worldview. They do not test ideas against the world to see what sticks, what works. They do not do this, so they have a skewed perspective of life. They do not understand how to create value and distribute it, how to sell it, how to make a business. They do not understand things because they do not fail enough, because they fear wasting their time. You waste your time when you don't do anything. When you are doing something, that's by definition not wasting your time. When that thing has the small chance of actually making you more successful. You have to understand that the results come all of the sudden. No results for a long period of time, and then all of the sudden you understand something else, or just luck happens. Whatever it is that happens, you get it all in one go. After a long period of just zero results, failure day after day after day, and then it just clicks. All of the sudden, you change your life for the better, and you never look back.